Good evening, welcome to the UEFA Cup first round. It's Hapoel Sheva against Football Club Barcelona in what is Barca's first ever game in Israel. Israel, of course, joining UEFA in 1994. And now, according to the governors of European football, part of Europe. Not something I had noticed when I was playing Risk. A very young Barca team this afternoon, or should I say this evening, under the tutelage of Johan Cruyff. A debut for Johan Cruyff as well, his first UEFA Cup match as manager of Football Club Barcelona. The UEFA Cup, not exactly Barca's favourite competition. A competition they've never won. Two semi-finals. 75-76, which they lost out to Liverpool in. The following year, a semi-final defeat by the Lions of Athletic Club Bilbao. Baquero, the captain for Football Club Barcelona. There you see him alongside the referee Theodoros Kefalas of Greece. Jordi Cruyff, the manager's son, one of many players in a European debut. Jose Maria Baquero, of course, plenty of European experience over recent years. One of the dream team that won the European Cup in 1992. Lining up for the home team in goal: Smadja, Pasnin, Elimelic, Telesnenko, Iluth, Jesus, Piton, Zibelinc, Apitan, Sagron and Avidor. For Barcelona: Busquets, Celades, Nadal, Carreras, Popescu, Baquero, Figo, De La Peña, Codro, Roger and Jordi. There on your screen you see the substitutes. Zooming away there. For Barcelona, the reserve goalkeeper Angoy, Ferrer, Oscar Garcia, Moreno and Abelardo, the substitutes. For the home team, the substitutes: Enkari, David, Elenyawa, Reef and Peretz. And there you have the starting 11 for the home team, followed by the substitute. Johan Cruyff looking very relaxed there on the bench, very tanned, as the referee is about to get us underway. The stadium, the Arthur Wassermiel Stadium, holds 12,000, pretty much packed out today. And you'll see plenty of police and armed guards around because the Israeli Prime Minister is also in the crowd. Barca expected to win. Let's see if they can do it. Just 2 games into the league season, and coming into this game on the back of a disappointing draw with Merida. And a lot of changes from Saturday's lineup. Barca defend the goal to our left. Sagron there plays the ball inside, and half-hearted claim there from Sagron, but an early half shot on goal. The whistle had gone, so play will resume with a free kick to Football Club Barcelona. A rather dramatic fall to the ground there from Sagron. Israeli fans indeed not expecting to beat Barcelona. A draw would be, well, a historic result for them. It's their second participation in Europe. Last season they were knocked out in the first preliminary round. And this year in the preliminary or qualifying round they knocked out KS Tirana. So their first appearance in the proper, if you like, rounds of European competition. Baquero. It's in Luis Figo. Barca moving the ball around with Popescu. The ball now with Miguel Angel Nadal. Theodoros, not just making his debut in Europe, making his debut in the first team of Barcelona in official competition as Cruyff loses out. Cruyff looking to win the ball back, and a free kick given against Jordi Cruyff. I think that was a little bit harsh. So does Jordi. Tony Bruins alongside this man, Johan Cruyff. Cruyff very much wanting to do well in this competition. The competitions, we said earlier, that Barcelona have never won. Theodoros pushing it forward, looking for Figo on the far side, cut out by Iluth. Oh, and the goalkeeper's made a bit of a hash on that, and ball returned to him by Roger Garcia. Three minutes gone. The ball with Iluth, the Israeli international. Beat on, another Israeli international pushes it on. And there's a run down this near touchline by Sagron. He can't make anything of this, but good couple of moves so far by the Israelis as Roger brings it away for Barca. Towards the and there's a free kick surely for the challenge by Iluth. Just ran into the back of Codro. Ivan de la Peña, who scored in his debut 2 weeks ago in the 2-0 win over Valladolid. He's very keen to take this. I'm sure he'll have to argue though, because Popescu, we can see what happened there. Popescu was using his seniority, said I'm having this one, but Ivan de la Peña has just picked up the ball, decided where he wants to place it. Codro and Baquero also over the ball. There's a lot of talk about this lad, Ivan de la Peña. Even the Hapoel manager was looking forward to seeing the boy from Santander. Ivan de la Peña, oh, he's in the net, and de la Peña, 4 minutes gone, has put Barca 1-0 up, and what a wonder strike it was. Well, maybe the Hapoel manager not so happy to see him on the pitch now. Really given no chance to smadger the young Israeli goalkeeper. Let's have another look. Stroked it in, but with force as well. Really, the ball was coming out by the time the Hapoel goalkeeper was alerted to the danger. So Barca 1-0 up after 4 minutes. And the heads go down of Hapoel Sheva. Abidor out to the number 7, Bidon. He'll settle for the corner there off Theodoros. Good angle here to see Ivan de la Peña curling it in, and well, just the perfect free kick. De la Peña, one of several players who've come through the Barca youth system. First corner for Hapoel. Hapoel, if you didn't know, is a Hebrew word for the worker. Very common name in Israeli football. Second corner, cleared again. De la Peña brings it down, just flicks it ahead. Codro with the 1-2. De la Peña again. I think Codro leaving it for Jordi. Ball intercepted. It's now with Jesus. Zebelinch. And too much in that one for Habitan to get there. Offside anyway against the Israeli forward. Barca's first goal in Israel. Cruyff very much into the idea of settling this in the first leg. There we see the home manager, Vico Haddad. Nadal with the header, picked up in midfield by Kodro almost. Looking to get on the end of the Figo header. Cleared upfield by Smadja. Nadal. Oh, Nadal robbed of the ball. Cleared up by Theodoros. Offside given. And Hapoel moving upfield, robbed of the ball in midfield. There it is with Baquero. Baquero back to Nadal. Also pushing forward. Roger with the shot blocked. Luis Figo. Figo flicks it in. Kodro into the hands of Smadja. The ex-Real Sociedad forward didn't really get any power on this header. Delightful cross from Luis Figo. And Kodro with a free header. Biton wants to see it out, does do so, and it'll be Hapoel Sheva's ball. Shimon Biton. Zebelinch combining. Pena picks up tidy ball back to Theodoros under pressure. Barca playing their way out with Popescu, Nadal. Nadal gives the ball away though. Offside, and I'm not too sure about that one. The ball would come out to the near side rather than down the centre. Greek linesman made his mind up though. Free kick to FCB. Pesco just been told to push it back, does do so, and it'll be Nadal with the free kick. Roger brings in Figo. Figo switching play to the near side, looking for Jordi. Can Jordi get there? He does, but he won't be able to keep it in. It'll be a goal kick in favour of the home team. Jordi, Roger, Busquets, Theodoros, Carreras, De La Pena. 6 of the players on the pitch have come through the Masia. The Masia, of course, being the residential home next to the Camp Nou, where all the young Barca players sleep, eat, talk and play football. Nadal from Mallorca pushing it back to Carlos Busquets. Just flicked on there, good flick on, but a free kick given in favour of the Israelis. And the linesman on the far side once again with the offside decision against Hapoel Sheva. Again, not looking at Barca to lose over 2 legs today. Hold on a minute, Luis Figo. Kodro couldn't get there. Beaten to the ball by Iluth. And it'll be a corner. Barca's first of the game. Roger to take. Swinging in with the left foot. towards the far post, but into the hands of Smadja. Ball clearance again from the home goalkeeper, and he'll get a second chance though. The ball returned to him. Not too much power in that shot from Luis Figo. Bidon on the near side. Looks for the 1-2. 11 minutes, 12 minutes gone, and Barca leading 1-0. Eli Melech. Nicely taken out by Roger. Eli Melech plays it forward. Oh, he did well there, lost the ball, recovered. That's Telesnenko, the Ukrainian international, pumping the ball in, and safe enough header from Habitan. Jordi looking to get around. Does indeed get round one, just surely brought down there. The referee in agreement, and it'll be a free kick to Football Club Barcelona. Juan de la Peña and Luis Figo, two real danger men. De la Peña leaving it to Figo, and Pescu couldn't get on the end of it. Picked up by De La Peña, combining with Baquero. De La Peña plays into the day. Jordi almost taken out. Codro awaits in the middle, but the offside flag had already gone up, and it'll be Hapoel Sheva's ball. Figo with the free kick, and it was Popescu who just couldn't connect with it. Baquero. Van de la Peña. Tempting ball there for Codro, and if he had gone for it, he might have got there. Telesnenko misjudged it as well, and the ball ran through to the goalkeeper, Smadja. I was saying earlier about Barca's record in UEFA. Apart from being knocked out, as I said earlier, by Liverpool and Athletic Club Bilbao, but defeats that you could understand. They also went out to Dundee United in the 86-87 season. Not exactly one of the European giants. Jordi plays it inside to De La Peña. The ball played forward. Roger! And it's blocked by Smadja. Barca really in control here. A bit of a practice game almost. The lad is Jordi. Still Jordi. Lovely cross in. Ball cleared. He'll be picked up by the Hapoel midfield. De La Peña looking to play Roger through. Picked up by the defence. There's a surprise result for you. Rota Volgograd holding Manchester United. Spain also have Betis in the UEFA competition this evening. So far the score in the Vasamil Stadium. Hapoel Sheva 0, Barca 1. There was a chance there for Codro. Luth plays the ball forward. Easily met by Nadal. Thelades. Jordi. De La Peña beaten to the ball by Zebelinch. Letonian international. Codro picks up. Van de La Peña. Run on the far side. The ball headed down but cleared away. 16 minutes into the game. Cruyff seeing his boys pretty much dominate in the possession of the ball. The ball, by the way, something the players most feared this evening, because it's different from ball used in Europe. It's Habitan. He's an inside. Hapoel have players forward. Theodoros. Ball is cut out and given away. Lynch. Just too many bodies around him. De La Peña picked up it, gives the ball away, and it's picked up by Biton. And handball decision against the boy from Santander. Could be a shot there, and it was indeed from Elimelic. Easily enough blocked, and Kojok brings it away for Football Club Barcelona. Kojok looking to switch play. Roger brings it down. Figo. Cross comes in. Baquero dropping it off, but there was no one there to meet it. Indeed, the offside flag once again lifted, and it'll be a free kick for the home team. Barca leading 1-0 in the first round proper of the UEFA Cup. More than just a victory, they really need to win convincingly to erase memories of the weekend's draw with Merida. Well penalised. Free kick to the Israeli team. Also currently sitting second in the Spanish league, but it's only 2 weeks old. Athletic Club Bilbao top of the table with 2 out of 2 wins. Roger combining with Luis Figo. Carreras. The ball given away, it'll be a throw-in to Hapoel. Plenty of changes, as I say, from the weekend's team. No place this evening for Abelardo, Oscar, Pep Guardiola, Amor, Sergi, Hadji and Ferrer. Hadji, of course, being the dropped foreigner with the 3-foreigner rule. Ferrer unable to take part because of suspension. 20 minutes gone. Barca leading 1-0. The ball picked up by De La Peña, combining with Luis Figo. De La Peña threads it through. The defence were up to it, though. They'll get a second chance. Luis Figo. Jordi, no offside against Jordi Cruyff. Looking to play the ball in. That'll go out for a second corner to the visitors. You have Oscar Garcia alongside Chapi Ferrer. Sergi, sorry, the full-back suspended. Suppose Ferrer, he wouldn't be sitting there, would he? Suppose played in and wide. Chance to make it 2. Not taken. Also kitted out by Kappa, the Italian company. I think it's one of the better kit manufacturers. Kit very similar to the traditional Barca red and blue stripes. It's Barca moving forward. Pescu brings in Luis Figo. Figo looking to return the favour. Cut out by Talisnenko. De La Peña brings it down. Wonderful performance so far from Ivan De La Peña. Popescu. Nadal brings in Thelades, the debut boy. No doubt it'll be a throw-in halfway inside the Hapoel Sheva's half. De La Peña looking for Jordi, and a cheeky back heel there from Beaton. Again, you could see the vision of the boy from Santander. Nadal sitting at the back there with Carreras and Thelades. Popescu just ahead of them. Vaquero, Roger, De La Peña in the midfield. Figo out on the left, Jordi on the right, and Codro down the centre for Barcelona. Figo Haddad looking to rearrange things. Goal kick to Hapoel. And already warming up a substitute, number 14, Riff. Not a packed out stadium, you could see some empty seats pretty much all round. Ball's lifted forward, picked up in midfield by Zebelinch. Throw into the home team there on the far side. And it's with Talisnenko. Helped on by Eli Melic. Also picked up with Roger. Looking for Vaquero, finds De La Peña. De La Peña threading it through. Fine pass. Once again, Codro. Codro lifting it into the centre, looking for Jordi, but it's cleared by Iluth. 24 minutes gone, over halfway through the first half. Barca only leading 1-0, but certainly dominating this trip to Israel. Talisnenko. Vasnine ahead of him. Sent the ball with the winger, Avidor. Zebelinch goes down, free kick given. Zagron. That one run early on, and he's made another here. Can he pull it back? Oh, and Habitan skied the shot. Probably the best chance of the game for Hapoel so far. That's got the fans off their seats. A draw would be, well, probably the greatest result in the club's history. Ball dragged back perfectly by Zagron, but Habitan, there didn't seem to be any bobble and bounce there. He just couldn't keep it down. And they're not going to get that many chances, I wouldn't have thought. Barca on the attack, Luis Figo. Still Figo. And, well, that wasn't too much better, was it? Shot high and wide. But it did take a deflection. And it'll be a corner in favour of FCB. Again, it's Roger to take. Barca's third corner of the game. The header comes in. Cleared as far as Roger once again. Towards the far side, headed into the hands of Smadja. Nadal likes to come up on corners. No problems there for the 22-year-old Shaul Smadja. Cleared by Iluth. Figo sees it out, throw into FCB. Carreras. Combining with Nadal. Luis Carreras. Another one of the boys from the Cantera. No, only from the Cantera. He's from the lovely little village of Hapoel, just up the coast from Barcelona. Just before you get to Calella, popular holiday destination of many a British tourist. In fact, if ever you're there, you should get a chance to get off the train at Hapoel. Lovely little beach, little chiringuito there if you walk through the tunnel. And a little bit away from the normal. It's not a tourist resort at all, more a local hangout. Back to the game, Busquets with the clearance. In fact, if you get off the train anywhere between Mataró and Blanes, but don't get off in Blanes because the train goes inland. So you go all the way along the coast, you've got Arenys de Mar, Llavaneres, that's another lovely little village. But then if you stay on the train, Blanes is kind of inland, the station is anyway. Then you have to walk a good couple of kilometres to get to the beach. There you go. Fascinating tourist information from the Catalan Tourist Board for you. Nadal with the free kick. As Barca look to add to that opening goal. They won't do so with free kicks like that. Peña, after 4 minutes, all Barcelona have to show for their domination of this game. Jordi picks up. It's time for Jose Maria Baquero, sorely obstructed there. The referee, Theodoros Kefalas, agrees with many free kick for FCB. Figo. Combining with Roger. Pass just overhead. Koznenko clears. And promising play there, but there will be a substitution by Vigo Haddad. Bringing off the practically unseen Vasnin. On will come the number 14, Riff. He'll have to wait, though, as Barca move forward. Ivan de la Peña. Again, looking for the killer pass. Doesn't come off. He gets a second chance. Plays it back to the boy from Hapoel. Oh, and that's an obstruction, surely. And that's a similar position from where we got the first goal. The referee just tripped over himself there. Almost took a dive. Free kick. And De La Peña again. The youngster is basically saying, well, I scored from the last one, didn't I? Luis Figo is also wanting to be involved. I don't think there's much question that Selesnenko had blocked Roger. And there's the invisible sliding tackle on the referee. So, free kick in a very similar position to the 4th minute opener. Will we see a photocopy of that first goal? Figo, Codro, and De La Peña over the ball. Of course, the goalkeeper Smadja will be aware of De La Peña's possibilities here. It looks like De La Peña, Figo, Codro, and cleared. Oh, and a second chance skied very much high and wide. There's a Luth who blocked Codro's initial shot. No save needed with the second attempt on goal. Goal kick to the home team. And we see the substitution has been made. There's Sheva. It's not a village, 140,000 people live in the town itself. Hold on a minute, Figo. Kojok was waiting, just cleared by Eluth. Israeli number 5, who's been the mainstay of their defence so far, limiting Barca to just the 1 goal. As I was saying, Sheva just to the south, down a bit from Gaza. Suppose play forward, that'll run out safely. Ball will be returned. A free kick to Hapoel. Oh, it's generosity abounds. Cruyff just introduced, involved here. Habitan. Oh, and that wasn't so bad an effort. Best effort of the game so far from Abidor. Riff's run has started it. Habitan setting up the number 11, Abidor. Certainly Hapoel Beersheva's their best effort of the game so far. Just swinging away. Nadal on the ball for Barca. As Kefalas outside him, plays it straight through to Jordi. Jordi inside, just over 10 minutes to go in the first half in the Vasamil Stadium. Barca leading 1-0 in the first round of the UEFA Cup. The UEFA Cup that Barcelona never won. One major European competition they have to put in the trophy room. Figo will have to settle for a throw-in. The referee deciding it's gone out of play, and it'll be Hapoel Beersheva's ball. Lisnenko returns it to Abidor. The ball played up the wing. Another throw into Hapoel. Hapoel, as I said earlier, the Hebrew word for worker. It said that a lot of the clubs were formed by the Labour Party or trade unions. This club founded 1 year after the independence of Israel in '48. Figo. Here's Figo. Had a lot of joy there. Stopped this time by Abidor. The ball given away to Jordi. Jordi. Oh, it took an awkward bounce. Figo can't get there though. It's cleared by Beaton. Dal, the kind of sweeper between. It was basically a 2-man defence. Betis, as I said, in action this evening. 1-0 up against Fenerbahce. That's changed. 1-1 now. It's Hapoel. Get a long ball forward into the hands of Carlos Busquets. And there it is. Lovely turn there from Roger. Roger. Ooh, and that was a chance for the captain, Bakero. And Johan will be wondering how Barca are only 1-0 up. Roger setting it up for Bakero. Took a little bit of a bounce. And caught the Barca captain out. Real chance there for Jose Maria Bakero. But Barca 2-0 up before half-time. Theodoros plays it inside. Kojok drops off with Van de la Peña. Bakero can't control. Picked up by the Hapoel midfield. They in turn give it away to Jordi Cruyff. Carreras. Roger, you could see the intention there. Picked up though by Telesnenko. Eli Melech. He loses out. Picked up by Barca. Luis Figo. Figo inside looking for Codro. Israeli back four holding out. 7 minutes to half time still. Hapoel Sheva 0, Barca 1. Van de la Peña started off very brightly, scoring the goal and providing us with a series of neat passes. Gone a little bit quiet. On the bench for Johan Cruyff. Reserve goalkeeper Angoi, Ferrer, Oscar, Moreno and Abelardo. Habitan plays it forward, cut out by the Barca back four, or back three should I say. Roger now. Solid challenge from the Ukrainian, Telesnenko. Reef. Ball cleared upfield, offside. Flag is up. Yeah, officially, Barca have only enjoyed 55% of the possession, but the comfortability level would be probably much higher than that. Oh, there's one for Iluf to chase. Busquets had to be aware. It's left a bit of a gap in the defence. Can Barca exploit that? Jordi looking for Codro, and Codro claiming he was impeded. The Greek referee not in agreement. It's Hapoel Sheva now with a chance to break. This could be interesting. Reef played it against Theodoros. It was well supported, and that was really a chance there. Oh, Betis have gone 2-1 up. Can Codro put Barca 2 up? Instead it comes off the legs of the goalkeeper, and Shalomo Iluf clears up at the back. Iluf just questioning Codro's mental state there. Beaton switching play to the far side. It goes out for a throw into FCB. Into the last 5 minutes in Israel. Barca leading 1-0. Pescu, Theodoros. Carreras lifts it forward. De la Peña. Oh, and that was a good chance there for Bakero. And it was the pass from Ivan de la Peña that set up the Barca captain. Smadja was up to it though. The ball not lifted quite high enough. Barca still looking for that second goal. Only Melech receives in midfield. Telesnenko. Riff won't get there. And Dal does. Jordi. Still Jordi. Still Jordi. Oh, and he couldn't get around Ali Melech. Hapoel. Ball forward. Stopped by Albert Theodoros. Bakero. Figo. Bakero. La Peña. Carreras. This is Roger. Jordi plays the 1-2, doesn't come off. It will come off instead. Carreras for a throw-in to Sheva. Sheva also has another meaning as we see Baquero's chance. 2 chances for him in this first half. Sheva meaning the city of the 7 wells. As you can imagine, there's a history and a story behind Sheva. Cruyff, Jordi that is. Still Jordi, and the shot innocent enough. And Smadja, although he's had to save, he's not really had to deal with the most difficult of goal attempts. Took a slight deflection, that one. This ball's headed on by Popescu. Cruyff, Jordi. Combining with Roger, the ball picked out in midfield. Carried forward, but Barca stopping any progress there. Baquero, Popescu, Spacia for Figo. Figo puts it into the centre, but no one really there except Kojok coming in late. Sagron inside for Riff. Switching play to the near side. Zebelinch. Riff once more. Already seen him have a crack at goal. This one was blocked, picked up by Baquero. La Peña. La Peña just flicked on, and good intention there from Codro. Smadja was up to it. Into the last minute. Barca still with just the 1 goal to show for in the Vasamil Stadium. Habitan, who had a great opportunity where the ball was cut back to him. Skied it though. Victor. Bidon. 2 number 7s battling for the ball. Back to Telesnenko. Telesnenko, well, was that a shot? As it is, Busquets just sees it out. In the capital of the 7 wells of the desert, to give it its longer name. 45 minutes up in the UEFA Cup first round. Barca leading 1-0. We just wait to see how much time will be added on. We've not seen the physios on the pitch. There's not really been any delays as Baquero into the hands of Smadja. Good ball through there from Ivan de la Peña. And Baquero's had 3 chances now in this first half. This one on target. But Smadja wisely was down waiting for it. Will Barca get another chance as the ball's brought forward by the boy from St. Paul, just playing it forward there, Codro. Roger. Oh, dear me. What a wonderful strike from Roger Garcia. The boy from the Marseille strikes, and Smadja can't really blame himself on the stroke of half-time. Really well hit shot. Didn't seem to be any danger. There you go. Smadja getting the fingertip to it, but hit with a real force. Left foot into the top corner. And normally you'd be talking about a psychological goal. Well, let's just say that the result was never in doubt. And that, rather than deciding the game, was just a thing of beauty. Hapoel Sheva moving forward into the dying seconds. Well, they have time to take the throw-in. Oh, we've had a goal at the start of the first half after 4 minutes, Ivan de la Peña. And then in the injury time of the first half. Oh, wait a minute. Will Hapoel get one back as the ball's put into the centre? Cleared for a goal kick, though. Must have been a Hapoel Sheva contact with the ball. Certainly Habitan, the last man to touch. Busquets with what is, and indeed isn't, the last touch, because it's half-time. We'll be back with you in the second half.